Evening, everybody. It's 5:41, and this is your closing comment for Thursday night, the 30th. Tomorrow it'll be kind of a quiet day, but we'll have to see how it breaks out. Okay, today, kind of interesting. We were only slightly higher early this morning in the futures, and then we got the continuing claims down to 198,000 from 205 last week, and continuing claims 1,716,000, which was also a bit of an improvement. Neither one of them are absolutely new pandemic lows, but they are pretty strong. Okay, so let's take a quick look here and see what was going on. Dow finished down 90. There was a big sell-off in the last 20 minutes. I left to go to an appointment and the market was up. I came back and the Dow was down 90. The NASDAQ was down 2465. The S&Ps, which had been up all day, were down 1433. The Russell was really unchanged. It was down 45 cents. And the biggest loser was the Dow Jones Transports, which was only down 0.5%, 85.66. So, Samsung denied that Samsung Bio was interested in buying Biogen IDEC, and the stock, which was up 26 yesterday, finished down 18 today. Still better than where it was before, but nonetheless lower. JetBlue came out this morning. I mentioned they were going to cancel almost 1,300 flights between now and the middle of January based on availability of workers and weather. And as I said this morning, I don't know how they're thinking about the weather for 3 weeks from now, but that's pretty ugly. JetBlue was down just 14 cents, about 1% on those canceled numbers. OMICRON was down this morning about $2. That's about what it closed down. Today it was down 160 this morning. It finished 93.89, down 228, 2.4% on the delays. Johnson & Johnson and Pfizer were both up on the increased need for vaccines and boosters, and little Teva, which is one of the biggest makers of generic drugs, closed down 6% today, $7.90, down 53 cents on the news that a New York jury has found them guilty of inundating the New York State area with OxyContin and other opioids, and being part of the issue. I will say that on the NYSE, we were just short of 2 to 1 up. We were 1.9 to 1 up, even though we were down 90. On the NASDAQ, yesterday we were 3 to 2 to the downside. Today we were 3 to 2 to the upside, and down, as I said, 2465. Volume was about 3.7 billion, which is generally light, but pretty much in line with the rest of the week. Oil up 43 cents, traded over $77 a barrel this morning again. I'll give you a look at what it looks like here. We're just banging up against that 77. We traded 77.44 today, 77.37 yesterday. So we're in this area, and I think it's an area that we may have to consolidate for some small period of time before going through. Clearly, we need a close above 78.5 to see if we're going to test 80 and 82. Gold was up a little, still banging up against that Same 1820 area. Today's high was 1818.10. And I'll show you what that looks like. Again, this is the area, 1820. I said this morning that we really, needed a close over this high close, which was 1812. And we did that already today. We'll have to see if it follows through. But again, higher low, higher high, very constructive, decent volume for a holiday week. We started a position in the nat gas, which just got pummeled. I was looking to be a buyer on the basis of the weekly chart. Show you what that looked like. I wrote it up on Sunday night against these lows, and then Sunday night, Monday morning, we kind of flew up. And so the options I was looking at 60 cents, traded as high as about $1.20. Came back in. We bought some today at 60 cents when it continued lower. It's a lower close, but not a break of the low. And if you look over here, this was the last important breakout to the upside in this area of 336, 332, and then the breakout up to 352. So last week's low was 351.80 today, and this week's low is 353.60. So I'm looking for a bit of a bounce here, and I'm pretty satisfied with that. As I said, we bought it at 59 and 60 cents, and then we bought them again at 34 and 35 cents. So we have a decent average, about 49 cents, and we'll see how that works out. Bitcoin was down 200, not much. It did get down as low as 45,880, closed 47,170, down only 200, as I said. Dollar was basically unchanged, up 4 cents at 95.96, and the bonds were up $0.50. There are no data points tomorrow for the holiday. I would look for very thin trading, and I'll be back in the morning to talk to you about it.